Hi guys. Let me just kind of get situated here really quick. Hello. Um, yeah, been having some issues with my Wi-Fi fidelity not being very good. So unfortunately, OBS is kind of acting up and um, dropping a lot of frames. So basically, that means I need to stop using Wi-Fi and more go along the lines of a wired connection every time I want to do a live stream, or at least move my laptop closer to um, my actual Wi-Fi router or something like that. Um, I think what I might do is just run some Ethernet cable and kind of move the Wi-Fi router towards the center of the house. That way, I can have some better coverage instead of it being in my bedroom between two sets of walls. So, um, yeah, it is what it is. But not a whole lot I can do about that. Um, so yeah. Hi guys. I don't know if there's anybody in here yet, but um, that's okay. That is a-okay. I figured I had this idea to have one of you guys, um, join me on a live stream just so we can just kind of talk and stuff like that. So I figured that could be kind of fun. So with that, um, I will be choosing somebody at random. And I think, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see if this works out. But I just sent out an invite to one lucky subscriber. But I don't know. If any of you guys are interested in joining the stream, then I think we can make that happen. Um, but in order for that to happen, one of y'all need to send me a message. So let's say, I don't know. There's nobody in here though. Whatever. If nobody's watching, then there's not a whole lot I can do about that. Whatever. Whatever. All right. Screw it. I'm just gonna probably just listen to some music on my own and chip away at these decals. And if anybody actually joins, then I guess we're in business. So I'm gonna move you guys up over here so you guys get a bird's eye view. And get in the hole. Is that it? Okay. Okay. All right. All right. I got a feeling this is not going to be a very long stream anyway, but that's cool. My girlfriend's probably going to call me midstream because she always calls me after she's done with classes and stuff like that. So chances are, she'll call me. So whatever. But anyway, yeah, I'll just straighten that out, and we are good to go. Okay, nice. I gotta do something about these clips. We are taking up. Look at this big ass stack of alligator clips from the Penelope. That's like 200 clips right there. I'm glad I DIY'd the shit out of that. I just made them myself. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to clean that container out. You know what? Give me a rubber band. I think I have one right here. I'll just group these up so they're not falling all over the place, and I'll stick them in a container of some sorts later on. So I'll put that aside. And there's one person watching, but I don't know. I don't know. You didn't say anything in the chat, so I don't really know who you are. But welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. And now there's two. Okay. So, like I said, first subscriber. Well, a second. All right, sorry. Just going through some emails. I'm actually really contemplating upgrading. Upgrading my video card on my computer, but unfortunately, that's actually proving a bit difficult. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Defini is in Sweden. Can't stay, but he wanted to say hi. Hey, man. I remember you saying that you would be on a business trip and bringing some kids along with you to, to keep yourself company. So, yeah. All right. All right. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. You know what I mean? Where's this cap? Okay, here it is. Hey, Edwin. How's it going, man? I'm not gonna lie. I totally kind of just like guerrilla texted someone the link to this current Google Hangout session, and he doesn't know that this is a live stream. So I'm gonna see if he'll accidentally click it and then end up like coming onto the stream when he didn't expect to. I think it'd be kind of funny. So anyway, in front of me I have a very, very large sheet of, I don't know, manual for the decals, and as you can probably tell, I'm not looking forward to this because I hate decals. It's the most tedious and annoying process of building Gunpla for me. And speak of the devil, girlfriend's calling me. 1 second. All right, sorry about that. It's quite unprofessional, really. No, there's sound Beyblade. I was just taking a phone call really quick. Sorry. Um, but so, I'm trying to peck away at this little by little, but I figured since you guys are in here, I might as well just show you what's going on. I've since completed pretty much the um, the final, I guess you could say, final assembly, and with that, uh, here we have it, in all her huge nonsensical glory. But I still have to. I still have to do the decals and the final layer of top coat. But yeah, I mean, if you're on my Facebook page and stuff like that, you'll know that the scale is considerable. Um, it's freaking huge. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and she's extremely large and bulky. But yeah, I'm gonna take off all the arms and the legs and stuff because I wanna safely be able to put these decals on there. I want to be chip and paint after all those, after blowing through all those alligator clips and painting every single damn piece individually. I seriously should have like partially, what's the word? Partially assembled some parts. But oh well. But yeah, I mean, I I took a picture of it and put it on my Facebook, where I posed it next to a. Oh, I'm realizing that my small little pink cup is not big enough to fully submerge some of these huge ass decals. Um, X Fire. The largest kit I made is probably a mega size or a perfect grade. I've built both the red frame astray, mega size, Zaku mega size, RX-78, but those are basically scaled up high grades. So I would say, yeah, biggest kits I've ever built are, the perfect grades. Um, I was really impressed by like the engineering and like the red frame. That was pretty interesting to build. Um, but as far as this kit goes, this is the largest third-party kit I've ever built, and it's not without issues, um, but yeah, this is supposed to be a 1/144 scale, but here's my Zuda. Um, that's a standard 1/144 scale kit, and this one's got, at least uh, another 30%, 40% in height on the Zuda. So yeah, it's quite the looker, I'd say. But um, I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of burnt out on this. It's just all the sanding and the fitting issues. I mean, I know it's to be expected with a third-party kit, but yeah, this one was. I mean, even the front skirt it's dangling. Not to mention this head doesn't fit on like super super tight, so I'm just kind of twisted it on and making it tight without fully pushing it all the ball joint all the way into the peg. So um, yeah, hold on, let me just carefully take off this masking tape. There we go. So, yep. Oh man, but I'm looking at this kit right now, and seeing as how take off the leg that way, the hip joint is a pain in the ass to put together. But oh yeah, I mean, I know for a fact that I'm probably going to be have to use a lot of what's it called? Mark Fit. So I will most likely be using Mark Fit Strong, I would say. I do have Mark Setter, but Mark Fit Strong has both Mark Softer and Mr. Mark Softer and Mark Setter aspects in it. So it softens it up as well as acts as an adhesive. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. So let's just rip the Band-Aid off, I guess. I am not looking forward to this. Give me a pen because I'm going to have to mark some of these as done. I'm going to do 110. 112.
뭐 라이브 하는데 화상 통화 거는 그런데.
What am I gonna do about this freaking pink tray? I might have to grab up
알렉스,
stuff
우리 그거
in the kitchen.
그거 해주네 번역.
What do I need here? What?
뭐가 안 들리는데?
Yeah, Beyblade. That's exactly what I've been saying for a long time, and like a lot of my live streams where I'm gonna do something small to just kind of flush this thing out of my system. So, yeah, I agree with you, Beyblade. Well, yeah, X-Fire. They made it 32 centimeters high because scale-wise, the Penelope Gundam is actually 10 meters taller than like your Zaku and your Arc 78. So it only makes sense that the Penelope is a lot bigger. So, oh crap!
유튜브 라이브 하는 것 같은데?
Hold on. What's up, Sangdong? I kind of like snuck in a link to this Google Hangout to Sangdong of Gunpla Lab, specifically just to kind of troll him and see if he'll actually join me. And so he apparently did, and he's on his phone. Hi, Sangdong.
그래도 영어인데 소리도 작아.
What's up, man?
알렉스 볼륨 업.
Volume up?
안 들려.
I think your volume is low. Volume more? Volume up?
여기 주차장 사거리.
Can you guys hear me okay?
No.
I think YouTube sound is okay. YouTube에서 소리 괜찮은 것 같은데?
잠깐만, 내가 다시 끊을게.
네. I don't know. Sangdong was just telling me that. Oh, where'd my video go? That was weird. What the crap? Where's my video? Ah! This is not okay. Hold on. Let me figure out what the hell's going on. My camera is not being detected. What the crap, man? Technical difficulties. all day. Dang it! Hold on. Hold on. Check up the sound. Maybe that'll be better. But why the crap is my... Why the hell is this not working? I don't know what's going on, but my camera seems to have cut out. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna figure this out. I don't know why my camera's all fucked up. Hold on. Be right back, guys. I'm sorry. Come on, come on. Oh, this MacBook's pissing me off. Okay, finally. Finally. Ugh. Yeah, I'm sorry. Now I'm back at 0 viewers. Oh well. I might even delete this video after the stream. I'm not gonna stream for too long anyway. Womp womp womp. Okay. Let's just jump straight into it. So anyway, I'll be using Mark Strong, Mark Fit Strong. Strong indicates that the chemical properties in here that kind of melt and deteriorate the decal a little bit. They're a bit stronger, so you can expect what's the word? You can expect to see the decals kind of take the form of whatever angles and stuff a little bit better. So that's that. Let me just grab some Q-tips and we'll get started. So yeah, okay. I didn't know that my sound was really low. Sangdong was just telling me that my sound is super low. So yeah, I didn't know that. So I'm gonna jack up the sound a little bit. Not sure. I don't think I can even. I can move the sound up a little bit. But all right, well, if you guys are having a hard time hearing me, then I'd have to just move the mic closer to my mouth and speak louder and stuff. All right, just gonna take a couple Q-tips out here. Cotton swabs, Q-tips. You know, apparently you're not supposed to stick these in your ear. I've been sticking Q-tips in my ear since I was a kid. I don't know about you guys, but apparently it's not a good thing to do. The more you know. All right. 110. This decal sheet is freaking ridiculously large. Oh my gosh. One ten. There we go. That's these two right here. I freaking hate decals. It's a freaking lot of decals. Boop. Get out of there. All right, 110. I need 112. 112. There it is. I'm not even gonna do all of these because I like a simpler, more cleaner look than a kit that's all like messy and shit with a crap ton of decals. So you can expect a lot of this decal sheet to be left over. Just saying. But anyway, decals for days. Decals. I don't know why, but I don't like how some people say decals. It kind of irks me. It just sounds weird. Decals. Oh, I just grew up hearing decals, so I just say decals. Ugh. I just got the chills. Okay. Gonna put this more fit strong on there, and then I'm gonna I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert sand, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. I've been everywhere. That's a good song right there. Now, I can't really tell you about the quality of these decals yet because I haven't applied these. Beyblade, you missed absolutely nothing. You missed my watcher, my watching now number dropped down to 0, and that's it. So, didn't miss much, man. It's awkward to put on there. Freaking decals, man. I haven't touched decals in months. All right, that one's, I think, just about done. Just coat that in some mark fit a little bit more. Let that dissolve because I don't want there to be like a huge bump off the surface when I finish up the top coating and stuff like that. So. Come on, just stay in that one spot. Oh my god. I'm about to rage. Just stay in the one. No, 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 no. Okay. Don't touch it. Don't touch it, Alex. Just. All right, that's it. That's it. I'm not touching that one anymore. All right, so that one's there. Anything else there? No. Okay. Oh, hi. Um, Oliver, I recommend you check your Facebook. I highly recommend you check your Facebook. That one's done. Carefully put that down. All right, let's move on to this one. God, this sticker sheet is so huge. If only I had the sticker decals for a kit, would be enough to tuck on with the edges button so you wouldn't mind noticing I did the sticker. Yes, I think you should click it. I promise it's not porn. It's not porn, I promise.
Hello.
However, you are our lucky subscriber who's been chosen to endure the painful torture of joining my stream. Congratulations.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was just picking a random person.
Well, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry. You gotta work, but I'm sorry. I'm not gonna let you work, man. You're stuck with me now.
Indeed, I am.
What are you
So, what's up? I'm just
your RG Shinanju video.
unicorn.
Yeah. Oh, unicorn. Sorry, Shinanju. Stupid. Yeah, unicorn. You're building up for Zex contest.
Yeah, I'm just doing a real basic thing. Just trying to get something out.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like thought it was really cool of Zach to have like 3 different categories, just so that people of different skill levels can join. Or I mean, not even skill levels, just people who don't have the time to do a fully custom kit or anything like that can just throw some together. I thought it was kind of cool. But
yeah, I don't even have like any expectation that I'll win, but I just thought it's nice to kind of join and send in some pictures.
Well, I'm pretty sure your expectations were low from my contest, and look what happened.
Yeah,
you never know.
True.
Yeah, you're supposed to be working. What are you working on? A game?
I wish I was a game developer, but I'm not. I'm a software developer, so I'm working on some back-end API stuff. Nothing super exciting.
Yay. Sounds really not fun.
It can be good. It can be creative. When I work usually on the front end, so that's kind of where I live. You know, HTML, CSS, JavaScript.
I don't know any of that. Did you learn that at school?
No, I'm self-taught. I went to school for economics, but I ended up doing web development.
Maybe I should get into that. But I don't know shit about coding.
It's not a bad business.
I mean, I think the fact that you're currently, you're working a remote job, I think that speaks wonders in and of itself.
Yep.
Not having to actually walk into a specific brick and mortar joint to go to work. Just chilling.
Indeed.
I should get into that. But,
yeah, I mean, it has its ups and downs. Sometimes you got to work a little bit longer, or work into the night a little bit on some kind of topic or some kind of issue.
Right.
And other times you have a little bit more freedom, so it's good.
Do you work is it salary based or is it like commission based, or how does that work?
It's salary based.
Oh.
It's pay.
Okay. So when it's a little quieter, it's nice.
Yeah.
Ooh. So you're supposed to be. You obviously have deadlines to meet and stuff, right?
Yeah, there's lots of stuff going on, clients and customers and demands and yada yada.
Right. Well, you don't got to deal with the customers directly, but then again, you got a big corporation breathing down your neck, and then people are gonna get mad at you for not finishing shit one time. That would probably suck. Where's the lady at?
She just popped out. She went to go to an art store, so she's buying some art supplies. I'm not so sure what for, but
Well, I think I saw in one of your videos. She's there on sabbatical.
yeah. She's taking 3 months off from her work
Okay.
to learn Chinese while she's here, but that didn't really work out very well. So,
Mhm.
and meanwhile, she's doing some other side projects, just kind of learning to draw and having a good time here.
Cool. That's cool that y'all can just take a break and get out.
Yeah, it's a pretty lucky, pretty fortunate.
Yeah. Oh, Simon of Gundam UK is in here saying hi.
Hey, I'm suddenly on a live stream and I wasn't prepared for it.
Yo, that's how I roll. I just gonna put you on the spot. But I mean, I think that it's kind of, I don't know. I would feel it's cool if I was like watching somebody else and they just like randomly send me a link. I was like, what the fuck? And it's like, surprise! I figured I just kind of guerrilla tactic it and just, hooray! You're live to an audience of 7. Yeah. But
including me.
yeah,
I think.
yeah. So when do you plan on going back home? Because I know you're only there for a couple months. So
Yeah, it's actually happening pretty soon. My flight back. So the thing is, like, I took a flight from the Netherlands to Japan,
right,
and then Japan to Singapore,
okay.
and then like now I'm going to go back that way. So I go to Japan, and then I go back to the Netherlands. So my flight back to Japan is on the 24th.
Okay.
Yeah, with you. Yeah.
I'm guessing you're going to Tokyo to check out the new unicorn.
Yep. On the day, the 24th is the day that they're like kind of, what's it called?
So you're going back like in 3 days.
Yeah.
Hold on, I just realized. Let me pop this camera out. I think since we've got guests, we can. You don't have to look at my hands.
That's easier. Yeah.
But yeah, cool. In and out. Boss walked in by Jeff. That sucks, man. Yeah. I mean, there'll probably be plenty of chances for to join, provided you guys are okay with being online. You know. So. But yeah, I mean, if you want to be on a stream, you got to have a mic and a camera. That's minimum requirement, and a face. You have to have a face.
You have to have a face. Yeah.
We don't want any no-face people up in here. Yeah, I think a lot of people in the U.S. it's like 7 in the morning, so they're all getting into work. But yeah, man, like look at this freaking decal sheet, dude. Look at that thing.
Dang, man.
It's huge. Like this is a good standard, like 8.5 by 11 A4 sheet of paper. Like
what is this kit all about, though? Actually, like, is it an official kit, or I've never really heard about the Penelope?
This is not a Bandai kit. Bandai has not made a Penelope kit. It's in the mangas and the anime and stuff, but they don't actually have an official Bandai kit. So I believe there are 3 third-party manufacturers that have Penelope kits, one being Model Comprehend, but they got bought out. So this is actually an old kit. And then I know Mechanical.
I think I lost connection for a moment.
Good one. But yeah, like Bandai does not make Penelopes. They should, but they don't.
So what made you want to build it? Like, did you read the novel or the manga, and like, did you like the kit, or did you just hear about the release? Or
I just thought it was freaking cool. Like I just saw it online. I was like, that's a cool looking kit, and I saw somebody selling it here in Korea. So I heard it was relatively cheap. was $40, and this is a lot of kit for $40. So, yeah, it was just kind of a spur of the moment, like, all right, I'll just pick it up, whatever, and here it is. I actually picked this up like a couple of years ago, when I was in a hospital, and I was looking for something to build, and I never got around to building this. Thank God, because I would have never finished. But, yeah. Yeah, I picked it up when I was in the hospital, but it's just kind of been sitting in the backlog until you motherfuckers decided to make me make this kit. Boy, was that a... Weren't you one of the people who made me do this too?
No, I think I started watching after you started building this kit.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it was... Yeah, I Facebook, and that's how the decision for this particular kit came to be. But I gotta say, the quality on these decals is not bad at all. They're not ripping or anything. So, yeah.
I have never done water slides yet, so that's still something I need to figure out.
Dude, just you can watch one YouTube video and you'll be set. You just kind of.
I haven't had a kit which has water slides, I think.
I'll pick up a Massacre. Any recent Massacre will definitely have one. So.
Because I did the GM Sniper too. That one didn't have it.
Well, that had they had the. I don't know why they cheaped out like that and gave us freaking dry decals on that. That was kind of lame. I hate dry transfers. They're so bad. But I mean, I don't know. I believe for me, it's like because I like the fact that at least there's room for revision on water slides, whereas dry decals, it's like the problem with dry decals is it's a clear sheet of plastic, so you have to cut it straight along with the decal so that at least you can kind of like position it correctly, and then from there, like you rub on. But the problem is sometimes you don't realize you're positioning in what's the word from the angle of the actual plastic of where you cut instead of actually the decal. So you end up having all these like lopsided decals that are just not perfectly straight.
Yeah.
So that's for me. That's like the biggest issue with dry decals,
especially on curved surfaces. I had that with the ball. It's like it comes out kind of weird.
The ball?
Sometimes. Yeah.
I didn't know the ball came with dry transfers.
Yep. The Verka, at least. Yeah.
The Verka. Oh, I didn't build the Verka. Huh. Yeah, I did the shark mouths, but I didn't do the Verka. So the shark mouth came with water slides. Thank God. Trying to do that shark mouth with the dry transfer would have been like would have been hell.
Yeah.
But freaking cool, man.
You want to see my my backlog while I'm overseas?
Yeah. You're probably gonna pick up a whole bunch more when you go to Japan, aren't you?
I'm gonna pick up a couple more, but it all has to fit into like my suitcase, right? So I picked this up at a convention, so it's like a clear color.
The Mark II, yeah, that's cool.
Mark II, yeah. And then I just have them kind of like strewn across the floor right now, just like all these kids. That's my backlog while I'm here. I have the RG full burner, however you say that. And then the tall geese, MG tall geese.
Yeah. And
then the heavy arms.
Oh, you built all those, right?
No, I haven't built them yet. This is gonna be the first time. And here's my little.
Well, aren't there dry transfers on? No, I mean decals on the what is it? The tall geese.
Water slides.
Yeah, there's water slides on those. Yeah.
Are those water slides?
Yeah. I was thinking about taking a tall geese and modifying it because the legs are similar to the Leo. I was thinking about trying to scratch build a Leo, and then I realized it's going to be a shit ton of work, and then I'm going to be hating myself over the next few months of trying to do that. So I kind of decided against that. But, so you take out all the kits out of the box. So that's two.
Yeah, they fit a little bit easier in a suitcase then.
Right. Right. That's I mean, for me, like I like to keep the box because like what I thought about doing is like if you look up on my wall up there, it's just kind of alone. But that's the Jam Sniper 2 box. So I figured every single like kit that I do, I'm just gonna take the front box thing and then I'm gonna throw it up there. But
flatten the boxes and keep them that way, but I just figured for now I wouldn't do that.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, everybody knows who you are, man. They're like, hey, Oliver.
Yeah. I'm trying to put out some more videos and stuff and just be part of this community. So
yeah, it's cool, man.
Hi, everybody.
Look at his handsome mug.
Oh, no. Don't look at me.
See, I mean, like he could suck at making Gunpla or anything else, but one thing he's got on me is he's a lot more handsome than I am.
No.
Plus, yeah, he's another fellow Gunpla YouTuber couple. Although my girlfriend doesn't want to be on camera.
I saw your intro video. I was like, hey, we have a lot of things in common.
Yeah. But yeah, I think you and your lady are super cute together.
Thanks.
Super cute. I was gonna throw in like some Korean snacks and shit in your package, but I realized you guys already have access to that. So I was like,
I was gonna say shipping is pretty expensive to the Netherlands, I bet, right? So if you want to like hold on to it, maybe someday in the near future I'll be in Korea, so you can give it to me in real life.
oh, do that.
But it might be a couple months or like a half year until that happens. But
whatever. I mean, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not gonna steal your shit. Don't worry. Ghost. Yeah, my poster just fell down. So Ricardo's down in there. Silver Macker is like, it's a ghost.
Oh, yeah, I saw it on the like delayed YouTube feed. I saw it fall down just now.
I was like, what? This scared the shit out of me. But yeah, dude, if you gotta hop off, just let me know. It's cool. You don't have to feel obligated to stay on. I think I kind of blindsided you there. So
it was definitely a surprise, but I should get back to some work. I guess I'll stay lurking in the chat. I think
that's cool. Nice having you, man.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, later, man. Anyways, see ya. But all right, as far as decal quality goes, let me just throw some mark fit on there so I can kind of make this melt a little into the surface a bit more. But as far as decal quality goes, I would say it's pretty good. I mean, it lays flush with the surface. It's not ripping when I'm trying to move it around, because I've had some like really shitty third-party decals just rip on you just from dipping it in water and throwing it on there and moving around with a Q-tip. So good on you, Model Comprehend. You made a decent sheet of decals, but it's still too many, man. But yeah, Oliver is our good friend and fellow blooming YouTuber. He's a nice dude. But yeah, he just he won my design contest, so that was pretty cool. But Oliver is from the Netherlands, or he lives in the Netherlands, but he's currently in Singapore with his lady. But anyway, tell you I said hello. All right, we've got a couple more. Number 18. These aren't numbers for actual decals, the number, but they're numbers for each individual decal. So there could be like 3 number 14s. So there are 179 unique decals, including some of them that are a little bit double, triple. I mean, number 36 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's well over 200 decals, I'd say. But I don't think I'm going to use all these because some of these are nice. Like I got some pretty boss looking Anaheim Electronics. Oh, one camera. Anaheim Electronics decals right over there. I'll probably end up using all of these Penelope ones because there's no other kit that I would use them for. But like the Anaheim Electronics, the warning sticker signs and stuff like that. I think caution markings. I think those will go pretty well with some other kits as well. So, yeah. Shenandoah Stein. Oh my God, the Shenandoah Stein. One of the decals that ripped was that long gray decal that goes on the side of the rifle. I ripped that one. That pissed me off a lot. But yeah, let's just jump straight into this one. Number 18. Which one is 18? Are these caution markings? Yes, they are. I don't always go by the book, but if I like what I see in like the sample that they show us in the on the the pictures or whatever, the examples and the samples. Then I'll just I'll do it. No, they don't have part replacement in Korea. But I do know that there's like a Naver cafe where you can kind of send them a message and tell them what part you're looking for, and then they'll send you that part for like $2 or something like that. But they don't have part replacement like they do in Japan. Hey Paul, how's it going? Decals, getting a home stretch. No. Here, I'll since you guys are in the stream, I might as well tell you. From far away, it looks nice, but on my last stream, I actually broke the peg that leads from the end of this and plugs into this bottom piece. So, this top piece has a peg and it plugs into the bottom, and you probably can't tell, but I super glued the crap out of it, and I'm not happy with the way it looks. So I'm either going to decide to completely remove this top fin, like just totally, and putty it up, sand it down, and then repaint or retouch up this white part. I'm probably going to just repaint just for continuity because colors are probably going to be a little bit different. But I haven't decided on whether or not I want to keep this top fin thing or not. But yeah, I broke off the peg. The peg is still down in there. So I recently found out Bandai also replaces decals. Oh, cool. Awesome. That's pretty cool. Oh! No! Don't want the other decals. No. No. dangerous, man. This kid has been fighting me tooth and nail. Paul, I cannot agree with you more. It's just a shit ton of bad luck, man. But the show must go on. Yeah, it was just not my day. But I mean, on a good note, I found that little the little plastic silver piece that held the one beam effect part. So, yeah, it turns out I'd forgotten that I stuck it on a different alligator clip and then put it down low where I didn't remember. So, yeah, that happened. So, yeah, on a good note, I found that piece. So, so yeah, just two major issues. Stupid. Stupid problem with the panel lining just and then the current issue of that headpiece. So it is what it is, but the show must go on indeed. I feel like I haven't seen a lot of some of my OG viewers. Like, was Tiberium in here? Donovan, were you in here? Don't think so. He might be at work. I mean, Jeff's at work. Everybody's at work. At least everybody in the U.S. I'm assuming Paul's at work as well. I'm pretty sure Simon over in the UK, he's also at work at the moment. Nice of him to stop by and say hello, though. Move! Why are you not moving? Okay. I'm happy with that. I remember somebody, I don't remember who, but did I order the Hazel? Yes, I did. It's not going to be released for a couple months. No, a couple weeks, because it'll be coming out, I think, the end of September or early November. Sorry, October. So yeah, I'm still waiting on that. But yeah, I use my points and stuff on Bandai Mall, so I got it for like 24,000 Korean won. It was pretty cheap. I got it for like half. Hey, McPenny. I'm not ashamed to admit I paid too much for the Hazel. How much did you pay, Andy? How much hast thou paid for that kit? Man, this diagram is so ridiculously like 121, 122. $85. Damn. Woo! That's a lot of money. Then again, you're talking to a guy who dropped $50 on freaking Gundam Exceed heads, so I shouldn't be complaining, or I shouldn't be talking. Paul ordered it. Hopefully it ships on the next couple of days. Paul, where did you order it from? You're in Florida. How would you get it even earlier than me? What kind of voodoo is this? Yeah, the Hazel is actually a kit that I kind of want to straight build, like really clean. Because I like the original design of the Hazel, like all white and stuff. Like I like that design. So, for me, if I do paint it, it'll probably be in the same exact Nippon. Nippon. What is Nippon? Nippon, like Japan? You ordered it from Japan, or is Nippon like a company of some sorts? Anyway, I'm probably only gonna stream to like maybe for another hour, and then I'm gonna get off because I want to get something to eat and just relax. Nippon Yasan. I don't know what Nippon Yasan is. It's a company. Is it a company? I'm gonna assume it's a company. It's probably a company. Is it a company? Yeah. Hazel Advance. That's cool. That'll look kind of cool. Anybody in here interested in hopping on? Nippon Yasan. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably get it. I probably won't pick up two or anything like that, just because $100 to get two of the same kit. Yeah, but I don't know. I might actually see the design and things might change. But any of you guys interested in hopping on this live stream? Ricardo, didn't you just do a live stream with Ed, like yesterday or the day before? I think that was you, right? All right, 121. That's the front. That's the front? No. That's the front, right? Yeah. Yeah. That's the front. Okay. Gently. I would, but not. I don't know if anybody wants to join. You don't have to be building something. Just hang out. Well, that sucks. Paul, are you at work too? I got internet and cable back at home. Nice. Damn. Everybody be working and shit. Oh, I forgot who posted. I forgot who it was. I think it was. I actually don't remember. I don't remember. Somebody recently did a super clean build of a GM. I don't remember who it was. I think I saw it on Instagram. Let me double check. I'm actually taking time out to find it again because it was really good. So I kind of want to find it. Oh, it was The Channel. The Channel, 2001. super freaking clean build of his GM. What is that? Really? It's a ground type? Damn. But super freaking clean. Oh my god. If you want to check his build out, he's got it on Instagram. It's the_channel_2001. Oh, yeah, the enhanced GM. Yeah. Just super, super clean, like satin finish. I was like, yo, how'd you get it so soft? So, yeah. Check it out, man. It was really, really cool. Pretty freaking cool. All right. 120, 121, and 122. There you are. Is there anybody in the chat that can enlighten me? Because I picked up the Penelope because it's a cool looking freaking design, but I'm not familiar with its relevancy and its backstory in the Gundam timeline. I just know that Anaheim Electronics made it before they made the Cassie, and it's freaking huge. And so if anybody's actually familiar with that story, I wouldn't mind being enlightened through some storytelling in the chat. But yeah. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom. Ricardo, check your Facebook. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom. Boom, Hathaway's Flesh. Hey, Crazy Dino. How's it going? This was supposed to have gone that way. Okay. Bright's son goes rogue, and Bright ends up killing him, not knowing that it is him. Okay. Bright Noah. Yo!
So,
What's going on, brother?
nothing much. Just got done glossing some parts, so didn't want my airbrush to kick on, or my compressor to kick on.
I don't care. I mean,
Oh, it's loud.
what kind of airbrush or is it compressor do you have?
I have a California Air compressor. It's huge. I think it has like a 2-gallon tank on it.
2 gallons. What is that? 3.78 times 2. It's like a little under 7 liters. Oh, mine's got a 12-liter tank. Chinese knockoff, baby. There just happened to be a compressor store like down the road from me. So I was like, well, You guys got fittings that convert a 1/4 inch to an 1/8? And like, yeah. You guys got compressors? Yeah. I'll take that one.
Nice.
It was like $150. Pretty cheap. You're so lucky you get to have like shit mailed to you APO, you lucky bastard.
Yeah, but it takes forever to get here.
Yeah, but it's still not ridiculously expensive like it is here.
Yeah, that's true. It depends where I'm shipping it to, though. Like, if it's within the States, it's okay price.
Mm-hmm.
Because I get to go through them, but anywhere else, I have to go through the Japanese post office.
I see. Yeah, but at least it's possible. Like, I mean, you can get your motorcycle and shit shipped over to wherever you're getting PCS, but still.
Yeah.
Like, I would have to pay an arm and a leg in order to get stuff like that shipped elsewhere. Yeah, they mislabeled this freaking what is it? Decal. 121 is supposed to go on the right side, not the left. Yeah, liars. What you working on there?
I was
Hazel?
yeah, I pretty much started painting the gun for it because I bought this kit for parts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What, you don't like the design?
Oh no, I like the design. It's just I built this. Oh no, that's what I said. Yeah, it's probably upside down. From Master Grade Quell. So I was originally going to scratch build the backpack for it, but that didn't work out too well.
Scratch build, man. It's so hard.
I think I have it laying around here. Yeah, this is as far as I got with that backpack. I figured I might as well just buy it instead.
So you bought that just for the backpack?
Backpack, shield, and gun.
Yo, you should have just picked up the mine layer for the backpack, man. Would have been cheaper.
I have another one coming, and that one I'm going to use for other things. That one I'm probably going to end up painting. This one's just parts. So I figured I might as well paint it or get a snap build to see how well it is.
Yeah, I didn't get mine in yet, so can't really say much about that. Looking kind of pretty. Nice and blue and white on the pink. Boom, boom. It looks pretty derpy with this Penelope. Looks derpy without the front armor. You take it all off and it's just like just long ass freaking legs. It's legs for days. I think I'm gonna paint the Gundam Exceed heads and just kind of do some fun little projects with that, just to clean my palette, as Beyblade in the chat said.
I have, I think, 6 total. I only painted one of them. I have no idea how I'm going to do the others.
The Exceed heads? Oh, which ones do you got? Well, you're in Japan, so you have access to.
Yeah, I have just the original 3 right now, like 2 copies of each. And then I bought a box from Ami, but that got delayed.
I just emailed them, and they apparently sent out emails about that, and I didn't get an email, so I was like, what the hell? Been waiting. They were supposed to mail that out like the end of August.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just got back to me today in an email and said they're probably gonna get it within the next week or so.
Hopefully.
But again, that is apparently another possibility of a delay.
Yeah, they've been out in like Gashapons, but I've like saw no point in buying them there since I have a whole box. So I have.
Right. So I'm hoping I can get some. If I end up, because I bought a box of 9 too, so like if I end up with like 5 of the same ones, I'm gonna be so pissed. And had to buy 10 just to get freaking 2 Shars heads.
Like thankfully, when I bought the first set, there was like a guy there that just like dumped money at like maybe $20 or like more into it. So we were just trading which ones we didn't want.
Okay. Yeah, like when I was in Tokyo in February, they were like all sold out when I was in Odaiba, and I looked around in all the places in Osaka when I went in May with a girlfriend, and just sold out, or they just didn't have them. There just weren't enough gashapon machines that actually had them.
Yeah, they go quick.
So
I think someone said that they were like the fastest selling gashapon toy in history.
So it's crazy. And then all that work looking around in Japan. I come home and turns out the freaking Gundam base in my town has Gundam Exceed heads. I was like, what the crap, man? Y'all should have told me ahead of time.
It's terrible.
But whatever.
At least you got them.
Yeah.
So Sangdong just put up a video of his Exceed head.
The weathering.
Yeah.
The weathering stuff. Yeah, they look pretty good. There's another guy. His name is Korean, but he posts in like the Gundam Photography International group a lot. And he did a couple Zaku Exceed heads as well, and those look. He's really good at weathering. Those look like top notch.
Yeah, was it Blind or
Bind?
Bind?
He does a lot of builds because he has a lot of time on his hands, but getting hungry.
I have a nice little spam onigiri for later.
Ooh. How long's your PCS?
I got 1 more year here, unless they approve me to extend another year.
Nice. Work every day?
Yeah.
Including weekend?
I'm on the weekend shift right now,
Mm-hmm.
which is all right, I guess. But I don't get to go to see the Gundam on Sunday when it opens up.
No, whatever.
Yeah.
You're saving yourself the hassle of having to weave through hordes of people.
Yeah. Plus, I'm gonna try to take video to put it on my Facebook page.
Yeah, I think you'd be better off just going when it's a little quieter.
Yeah. Like I didn't know if they were gonna do like an opening ceremony, like they did a closing ceremony for the original Gundam, but it doesn't look like they will. It just looks like they're just gonna open it up and be like, "Here you go."
Well, I mean, they did that already for the Gundam base, so I don't think they have to do that for the completion of a freaking, freaking giant ass model.
Yeah.
It'd kind of be a waste of money, I would say. I would love to go to the Gundam factory. Like, they do tours there, don't they?
I think so, but like I think you have to be like special personnel for that.
Oh, really?
Like, it's like the only person I've ever seen that's done that is people that work with Bandai, like Xavier and I forget what his name is. Who goes to Xeon. So.
Oh, I forgot his name too.
Yeah, like those are the only people I've
seen.
seen.
In a while, so.
He started like posting videos recently, but it's not much. Those are the only people I've seen that get to do that tour.
People in here asking about IBO. I mean, I thought IBO was okay.
Not a fan.
I mean, for me, my standards are pretty low, I think, considering I already had the bad taste of freaking Recco and G in my mouth. So for me, I was a little bit more lenient with my, I guess, thoughts of how I felt about IBO.
I didn't think G Recco was bad. I just thought the story was extremely hard to follow. And
I gave it another chance. Like, maybe a couple months ago. Just all right, let's maybe I just didn't get it and didn't understand, but nope, just lost me. Episode like 3.
I think I got to episode 14 back when I dropped it. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
Even that far
I
in.
mean, IBO was quite commercial, to be completely honest.
It was
a bit of a cash grab, I would say.
I prefer Try over IBO, and I do not like Try.
Mhm. Ooh, I'm liking this Tamiya stuff, man. The Mark Fit Strong.
Just a strong.
Yeah, it's called because they have Mark Fit and then they have Mark Fit Strong. And the Mark Fit Strong is, I guess, chemically, it'll kind of deteriorate the decal a little bit further. And so, like right now, I'm working on a decal where it actually has to fit over this corner. It's fitting nice. Like it's actually dipping into the actual panel line underneath as well. So,
Oh wow.
yeah.
That way you won't have to cut it when you go to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. This is. Yeah, it's pretty good. Unfortunately, the decal is not 100% like fitting into the part that it's supposed to cover, but yeah, whatever. Have to go now. Bye, stream. Bye, Beyblade. Penelope was the antagonist's MS. Hathaway piloted the Cassie. Okay. Are you familiar with this story?
Only from what I've read on the wiki. I know like how it ends, but I don't know much about it.
I still haven't even finished Zeta.
What?
Yeah.
Go finish that. Zeta's the best series.
So I hear. A lot of people prefer Zeta over Double Zeta.
I mean, Double Zeta is enjoyable after a certain point.
Oh yeah.
The beginning is rough, like really, really rough.
Like I'm still. I know what's his face, the guy who pilots. What's his name? The Char, but not Char.
Quattro?
Yeah. Like he's still Quattro, so I haven't gotten very far. But it's so hard juggling work and working on kits and maybe playing PUBG and a girlfriend, and it's like I don't have freaking time.
You see any announcements from Tokyo Game Show that you want?
Tokyo Game Show?
Yeah.
No, I don't own a console, so.
Well, you could. There are a bunch of PC announcements.
Yeah, I mean, I heard they were gonna do a PC version of Final Fantasy 15, so kind of excited for that. But I also heard that the specs for that are ridiculously high. Like you would need two 1080 Ti's to run that, which is nuts. I mean, I'm running two 1080s in Ti, but 1080 Ti in SLI. But if I need 1080 Ti's in SLI, it's ridiculous.
What do you need two 1080Ts in SLI for?
Apparently, the graphics in the PC version of Final Fantasy.
No. But what do you need that for?
What do I need it for? Battlefield 1. PUBG is not very intensive, but it also helps with rendering when I'm exporting, like in After Effects and stuff like that. It'll speed that up, so it's a pretty big thing for me. But just I'm running a 2K 100 hertz monitor, so I need something with a little more oomph to push that that through. I mean, if I was just playing at 1080p on like a 144 hertz, I could do with one, but 2K at 100 hertz, I'll probably upgrade later on. I'm probably gonna need a little more juice than that, so I got two 1080s in SLI.
Okay. Today they just announced one of my favorite games is getting a PC port.
What?
Zone of the Enders.
Ooh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah. It's apparently it's called Anubis Zone of the Enders Mars.
Okay.
It's got 4K support and VR support now.
That'll be cool. For
Like the game's
PC.
full VR.
Ooh. Do you have a Rift or a Vive?
No, my computer's too crappy to run that, but I've been thinking of maybe
PSVR?
that's worth it.
Oh, upgrade.
Yeah,
Well, if you want a 1080, I might be able to sell you mine,
I don't have.
and I'll upgrade to a 1080 Ti.
I think I'm gonna go for the TI myself because I'm gonna try to get a 4K monitor.
Hmm. Well, I think Asus makes a pretty good one with G-Sync. It'll cost you a lot, but if you
Yeah,
want to
it's
go
fine.
4K, you might as well go high refresh rate.
It's like there's a bunch of games that are just announced, like or recently announced that I want, like what is it, Ace Combat 7?
Yeah, I definitely want to get that.
Yeah, that looks good. And what else is there? Monster Hunter Worlds.
Oh, I never got into Monster Hunter.
It's a really good series. But like if well, like for a long time it was plagued by the no online feature.
Mm-hmm.
This is it's fun, but it's difficult by yourself, and when you're with a party, it's just good hectic fun.
Okay. We got another Zone of Ender fan in chat there, Andy, aka Backstepped.
It's an awesome series. Like I remember like being in middle school playing that game, and like the final boss of Anubis was by far the hardest thing in the world for me back then. See if I could pull up stream on tablets. I can see the chat as well. Oh, there we go.
Oh, man. Gotta get working on my DSLR action. It's so hard to keep stuff steady because the optical image stabilization in a DSLR is a lot less fluid than a cinematography camera.
Yeah.
So like I've been using cinematography cameras like old school like Sony Panasonic DV4000s and freaking Sony FS 3s, 4s, 6, 5s. Just yeah. So I picked up a gimbal. Cost me $600,
Ouch.
but it's apparently the best one out there right now, made by Zhiyun. But 3X's gimbal, battery lasts about 12 hours of use, so I don't have to charge it as much.
I've been looking at camera bodies.
What are you running now?
Canon T5.
T5, that's an older one.
Yeah, nice little entry one. But,
Zex. I know Zach's trying to sell his 7D, but it's the first generation 7D. So it actually only does
720.
photo.
Is it film 1080 or 720?
Which one?
The 70?
I don't even know if it does video. It probably does, but it's probably 1080 24p, I think.
Mm.
I mean, because even right now, the only camera right now in the Canon lineup that does 4K is the 1DX, I think. But that's like a $10,000 body, so.
Yeah. I was like looking at the what is that one? 5D Mark IV?
I don't know. I would prefer, as far as like future proofing goes. I was actually looking into that, but the sensor is older. You know that, right?
Yeah, it is, but like the newest one, there's like things I don't like about the newest camera that just came out, which what is that?
Well, the 5D Mark IV is the newest
No.
5.
Oh well, then that's the newest 5. There's I think the 60 Mark II is the newest camera they released.
I think so.
And I was looking at that one as well, but there's some problems I don't like with it. So
Yeah, I mean, I have the 7070, but I did not take into account the battery. It uses a shitty small 1000 milliamp LP17 batteries compared to the 1800 milliamp ones that like the 70D, 70, 5D, 60, 1D all use. So, fucking batteries are expensive, man.
I just get the cheap ones off Amazon. Like I got like a 2-pack for $20.
Like Wasabi Power.
Yeah.
Yeah, like apparently for like the older cameras, it's fine, but it'll legit like they put, I don't know, they chipped it. You know what I mean? They chipped the batteries, so it's kind of like when you have an iPhone, and it'll be like, oh, this accessory is not supported and shit. So apparently there's some shit going on with people like taking their stuff in for like service, and then your camera is logging how many times you're like turning on the camera with a third-party battery, and so they're trying to like get out of fixing your shit.
That's stupid.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just get the real batteries. They're like $60 a piece, man.
Do you get the battery pack thing or
The I would like to, but they don't have one for the 77D yet.
Yeah.
Because I mean, this camera only came out in February, so
I
I know they have it for like the Rebel series, like the T7. But just not yet for me. Unfortunately. Do-do-do-do-do.
like my problem was with my camera is it has no mic jack.
Oh yeah.
I didn't notice until after I bought a microphone and it arrived here.
It sucks.
So,
yeah.
So whenever I go record audio, I have to connect.
You might be better off getting the ADD. But they're probably going to come out with a Mark II soon, relatively soon. So you might maybe just hold off until like Q1 2018. I think you might be.
Yeah, but I mean the ADD isn't a full frame, so that's my whole thing right now.
It's a 4/3.
It's I know it's crop sensor.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably end up upgrading to a full frame later on.
I know I could probably afford what is it, the 5D Mark IV if I sold my lenses.
Then what are you going to use? That's the problem.
It's like
I mean, that's the one thing that kind of sucks is like you're already invested into one brand which already sucks, and then you have to like deal with, okay, like if I decide to jump ship to like Nikon, then I'm royally fucked because none of my shit will fit unless I get a crappy like
adapter.
But
yeah,
your photos are gonna take a pretty shit blowing quality when you use a Nikon to Canon adapter or whatever, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Oliver, yes, I do. I do have some footage. I don't know. Shoot me a friend request on my Facebook. It's on my wall. You got a girlfriend, man? I mean, nice Japanese girl to settle down with?
No.
Not yet.
Nah, I'm talking to a girl, but it's nothing serious right now.
Oh.
Nice Canadian girl.
Where'd you meet her?
Internet.
Oh. Well, that's how it goes these days.
Yeah.
I know people got married after like meeting on MySpace. So but again,
It's difficult to date in Japan.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know Japanese, and that doesn't help.
well, you know what? I think as a whole, I think Japanese girls are way better than Korean girls. Because they're so fucking superficial. It's like,
Yeah.
like even the Korean girls like back home in fucking New Jersey, they're all like fucking snooty nose. Like, hey, how much money you make? Like, ugh.
When I was trying to date, do like the online dating, and when I was in Korea, it was almost all of them had like a thing that said like they wanted to know how much you make a year.
Right, like that's the thing. It's like didn't your parents raise you better than to like fucking ask about how much you make? Because like no joke, like I had a friend of mine who his girlfriend apparently just knew of somebody who spoke a little English, and it was like, hey, you wanna like meet this girl? I was like, okay. This was like my first year in Korea, and like so I was like, all right. I got a phone number. I messaged them, and like we were just like talking particulars, like meet at a cafe and stuff. And then she just like drops a question, goes, "Pardon me, like, can you tell me like what your monthly salary is?" And I was like, "The fuck." And so like I immediately called it off, and I was like, I screenshot that shit and I sent it to my friend, and he flipped out. He was like, "What the fuck?" So like do you know what doenjang is? It's like the Korean equivalent of miso.
No.
So like they call them doenjang girls, like miso girls, because that's all they're fucking looking for, like money. So yeah, apparently he like ripped into her and gave her a new asshole. But that was my first impression of South Korean girls. So yeah. Well, luckily my girlfriend's not Korean, so no problem there.
What's your girlfriend?
Oh, she's Chinese.
That's the girl I'm talking to is Chinese.
She's Chinese Canadian.
Yeah. Like this is weird. When we were first talking, she was just asking me like all these things that like she doesn't know about America, like what frats are like and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what frats are like. 'Cause I didn't go to school with frats, so
I went to a technical college, so
yeah, I went to a private Christian school, so we're both kind of shit out of luck in that department.
what part of Jersey you said you were from?
North Jersey, North Jersey. Like I could smell the smoke from the World Trade Center's close.
Oh, okay. So like across the river,
Like,
Jersey.
literally
North
across the Hudson River. Yeah.
Yeah, not mountains, North Jersey.
No.
Yeah, I'm from Trenton, so.
Trent. Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah.
know you're from Jersey. Shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I grew up in Ridgefield, and then we moved to Edgewater, which is like right on the river. 34. Right next to the Holland Tunnel. Trent, you're hella south.
Yep.
At least you're closer to Six Flags.
I've
3-hour drive from me.
I've been to Six Flags once.
What?
Yeah.
But I've been to Six Flags like all throughout my childhood. 34. Why only once, man? Shit.
It's I don't know. I never really liked roller coasters too much. Like, plus I'm too used to the ones from the shore.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was fine with the ones that were at Seaside.
Seaside Heights. Everybody goes there. Everybody like from North Jersey goes down to Seaside Heights.
Oh, it's
But-
aggravating.
Freaking tourists.
Yeah, it was fun dealing with like the whole Jersey Shore thing. Like I've seen them a few times. Like when I was down there and a whole bunch of assholes. Like once I got into the military, everyone's like, "Oh, you're from Jersey, Jersey Shore." I'm like, ugh.
That's pretty fucking sad. Yeah, I think Jersey Shore kind of ruined our home state for almost everybody.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I think live streaming definitely helps with the aggravation associated with decaling. I know some people find it soothing and relaxing. For me, it's just annoying. All right, I want to move it a little bit to the left with the Q-tip. 1 centimeter left. Fuck!
I hate decaling so much, mostly because I don't know how I want to decal a kit. So I don't know if I want to like a Toki it, load a shotgun full of warning labels, and just fire it at my model kit, or just like try to go slow. I know this kit I'm working on right now, like that I'm gonna Katoki it.
Mhm. Get off. Get
What's that?
off the paper.
So that my PG unicorn to Katoki out.
Mm. Yeah, man. That unicorn looks so smooth.
Hey.
Buttery smooth. Like every time I freaking lay down paint, I have to like go over all the parts that I paint with like a freaking 1500 grit like sanding sponge because it's like it comes out all freaking
Thick.
nasty and bumpy and shit because it's so humid.
That sucks.
Yeah. So like I just straight up I just like looked online and looked for a freaking hygrometer to check like how humid it is. It's still 50% right now.
Inside?
Yeah, inside. My
No
windows are
dehumidifier?
open. And like it's nighttime, so it's supposed to like cool down and dry out a little bit, but that's not the case either. And yeah, just, man.
I'm glad summer's almost over.
Yeah. It was stupid hot out today too.
Yeah.
You have to work today?
Nah, today's my last day off.
Oh,
Go back into work tomorrow.
yay.
Recently was on vacation, so that was nice.
It's cool that you get vacations too.
What was it? Hung out. You know Cupcake Mecca from Helios?
No.
Yeah, he's one of the creators of Team Helios, and I hung out with him like during my vacation. Showed him around Akihabara.
He's in Japan?
Yeah, he came here like last week for vacation with his wife.
Cool.
Fun times were had.
Nice. Man, I want to go back to Japan. I had a blast in Osaka.
Should come to Tokyo in November during the expo.
I'd like to, but I don't have vacation time then. So.
Oh.
And I think Zach's thinking about heading out there. I'm not sure what his schedule looks like.
Yeah,
I know I'm just going home for a little bit as well in the fall, relatively soon.
he keeps checking in with me to see if the dates for the expo have been announced yet.
Mm-hmm.
They
They haven't. That's the problem. That's why you
Yeah.
can't book flights.
Yeah, it's the worst. Like, I know he said his wife has given him approval, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, things change when you got that baby.
Yep. What is it?
Fuck.
That's cool. Though. I really like it here. Like, I'm starting to meet like a bunch of cool modelers and stuff out here, going to these events. Like, probably, what's his name on Instagram? D8234.
Is it an under/slash in that?
I don't think so.
I don't think I know that person.
He's extremely good modeler here out here. Like he mostly does like hatch work, but on HGs. So
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's hard to do.
And he like the Mackay gashapons that came out.
Oh yeah, everybody's been doing those these days.
Yeah, like he did an open hatch on that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And he speaks English?
Yeah, he speaks really good English.
Cool.
Like I've met him maybe 3 times or so now, and he's really tall. Like I think like 6'4", 6'5".
What is my height? I'm
Yeah.
6'5".
I'm a tiny person, so
Oh.
5'7". So
That's a good height. I honestly I would rather be shorter than taller. But then again, if I were short, it would probably be a different story, I'd say. But
yeah,
I can barely fit in my car.
yeah, the Asian cars are so tiny.
Yeah. Do you have a car out there?
Yep.
What are you
Little
riding around in?
Nissan Cube.
Cute.
Yeah.
You can take that home with you, right? We
No.
gotta pay taxes and stuff on it. But
Nah, I can't take it home. It's too new. I'm saving up. Like I have a little side cash, so whenever like I get my orders to my next space, I'm just gonna buy a sports car that I can take home.
Okay.
Just haven't decided which one yet.
Well, wouldn't it be cheaper to pick one up in Japan?
Yeah. Plus it'll
Pick
be
up a Supra or like a Corolla 86 Corolla or something.
very expensive. Like that's what I want. 86 Corolla. So I've had 2 of them already, so I know my way around the car, and it's so much fun.
So pick it up.
They're expensive. So expensive. Like for how old it is, I think like the cheapest you can get one for is about 8,000 for a rust bucket.
Ooh.
And for a clean one, it's between 15 and 20.
That's pretty pricey.
Yeah. So I've been thinking if I can't find a nice, like at least a medium, like one, I'm just gonna try to pick up a 180SX.
Okay. I mean, 240s are a dime a dozen and back home, but
Yeah.
180s aren't too easy to find.
If I'm lucky, I'll be able to either find a Silvio or a Sil 80.
Sylvia. Backstep says, I hate most is disassembling for painting. There were enough clipsticks. Clipsticks? Alligator clips? Is that what you're talking about? You gotta make a whole bunch, man. Do what I did. Just walked into Daiso, picked up the barbecue skewers, and bought the alligator clip heads in bulk. Get a pair of pliers and just make your own, man. I'm lucky I had all these because I used up almost all of mine painting this stupid kit.
I've been too lazy to make more. Like I think Sungdong got me a pack of like the super flat ones
Mhm.
before I left Korea, and those are amazing. These little tiny ones.
Yeah.
And I love these things so much, but I've only made like maybe 40 of them.
Well, I mean, that's what people pay for. Convenience of just paying $8 and getting a whole bunch. I'm gonna do this last one here. Getting hungry. Are there any Korean foods that you really liked when you were here?
I didn't actually eat too many Korean food.
Right.
I like the chicken bulgogi.
Chicken bulgogi, the spicy one.
I didn't get spice. I got mild. I'm not that good with spice.
Yeah. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, I kind of got sick of Korean food here. Which base were you at? Pyeongtaek?
Nah, Osan.
Osan.
Yeah, that one's like maybe an hour ride out from Seoul.
Yeah. Did they have Chinese food out there?
Oh, there was one place, but everyone told me it was bad. So I never went out
I would
there.
love to get on base and get some like American style Chinese food. I don't care if it tastes like shit, like I haven't had it in forever.
I miss that so much about Jersey. Like every like third block there's like a Chinese food place.
Right.
Or like a pizza place with good pizza.
Yeah. That's what I'm missing myself, man. Miss it a lot.
I know, like for a fact that when I go back home for vacation, I'm gonna get really fat. So I'll just be eating nothing but Chinese food and pizza.
Because Korean pizzas, I've gone on rants about Korean pizzas already, but Korean pizzas, man, nasty.
Yeah, I've only been to like a Pizza Hut, and I asked for like a regular pizza, and they brought back one with corn and stuff. I was like, what is this?
Corn, man. Corn. Why? Freaking corn. But I mean, they do that shit in Japan too.
Yeah. Like I think
problem.
Corn and onion pizza is the regular pizza here. So weird. Onion? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. So yeah, for me, if I want decent tasting pizza, I'll just make a run down to Costco.
Like little oven ones.
Paul says, I'll ship you some orange chicken. It's got so much MSG that it will stay good in shipping. Probably will. Like, my ideal meal would be either a house special or beef lo mein, no vegetables. I hate, because it'll get all stuck in your teeth and it's all rubbery and shit, so I hate it. Just so no vegetables. And then I'll get a side of pork fried rice with an egg roll and some hot oil. Put that on there, maybe a piece of like fried chicken. And that'll be like my, oh man, I'm salivating already. Damn.
You miss home.
Yeah, I miss Chinese food, man. I'm not even Chinese, but then again, my girlfriend, I took her to Myeongdong, and there's a Panda Express in the Lotte department store there in Myeongdong. And I was like, hey, you want to try some like the Chinese food that I grew up with? And she's like, all right. And she was like, what the fuck is this shit? Don't call this Chinese food in front of me ever again. Because like straight up, she was like, this is not like anything close to Chinese food. I was like, well, it's the Chinese food I know. And at least I know like the people who made the Chinese food at the Chinese food stores that I went to were Chinese. And so she's like, yeah, don't tell me this is Chinese food ever again. And she got really mad. So then she was like, all right, we're gonna go home. I'm gonna cook you some decent Chinese food because that was garbage. It was like a set with like General Tso's chicken, some of that the shrimp, like that. I don't know what it's like, white shrimp. I don't know what it's called. and just typical fried rice, pork fried rice. She was like, "No, we're going home. And you're gonna eat something decent because this is freaking bullshit."
I know, like somewhere in Pyeongtaek, there was a what is it called? A Panda Express. That that's the
Really?
closest you'll get to American, but it's not good.
I think I heard that there's a actual not a like a Panda Express, but there's an actual Chinese food joint on base in Pyeongtaek.
It's what is it called? Fuwok?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I just heard that there was one. I was like, man, I want to get on base.
Just like
I think one of my subscribers actually is in Pyeongtaek and was like, "Yo, come through."
yeah, tell them to
I'm
get
gonna
you
hit 'em
a
up.
base pass. 24-hour base pass.
Hmm.
If I was still
Love.
if I was still in Osan, I'd let you on.
Mhm.
I really miss Korea.
Maybe if I'm on, I don't know. Is it the same rules in Tokyo as well?
Like the curfew stuff.
Yeah, and like getting guests and on
Yeah.
base. Because I'd love to kind of hit up the PX or some shit too sometime.
Yeah, I mean it's the same rules. It's just nothing bad. Like you just have to stick with me at all times, pretty much.
Fours until lunch.
It's not too bad though.
Bye backstabbed. Some of these guys gotta go to work.
It is.
It is. What, 8:30 in the
8:30.
morning, East Coast.
Best Coast.
West Coast. No, I'm a Paul W. He's been dealing with no internet and shit because of Irma.
Oh,
So he was like, "Hey guys, I just got internet back."
yeah, you guys weren't affected
Chat,
by
like, yeah. What's up?
you guys weren't affected by the typhoon that just came by recently, were you?
I think Busan got kind of hit. They said it was a lot of rain, but I don't think it was like substantial flooding or anything like that. I know Japan got fucking rickrolled, man.
Yeah, like South Japan got fucked up.
Mm.
Like Meyer and their Tokyo, we just got like a bunch of rain and heavy winds.
Mhm.
But that's about it.
That's okay. Well, let's work for you too, because you're not going to be feeling any planes.
Yeah, we had a show we had this thing called Friendship Festival.
Uh-huh.
A bunch of planes fly in from like Korea, North Japan, like other places.
Mhm.
Almost all the planes got canceled. So, which it sucked for me. Like I was working during that time, but we were supposed to get a B1, so I've never seen one of those, and I was super excited to see one, and got stuck at Guam.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's cool.
Next year, hopefully it'll come.
You got any Globe Masters out there?
Any what?
Globe Masters?
Globe
Base. Globe Masters.
Oh, Load Masters?
Globe.
I don't know what does that.
GLOB.
I have no idea what a
The
Globe
big
Master
ass fucking ones. I think they're bigger than the Hercules.
Let me see what we got. What that looks like. Oh, C-17? That's what they're called? Yeah,
Globe Masters.
I didn't know they were called the Globe Master.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have they're not stationed here, but they come through here. We always have about 3 or 4 of them around here.
Have you fueled one?
Oh yeah.
How long do they take?
The most it's taken for me is 2 hours.
Damn. That's a lot.
Yeah, but that was mostly just because of like complications with the system. Like our system was like refueling super slow, and then their system stopped taking fuel for some reason.
Oh.
Yeah.
2 hours, damn. Long ass refuel.
That's here at least. The longest I've ever refueled was a C5 when I was in Spain.
Mhm.
We had like a super slow system that only filled maybe 300 gallons a minute, which normally it's like 1,200 gallons a minute.
Oh,
Yeah,
25%.
yeah. That one took 6 hours. It got to the point where like we had to hold like this switch to keep the fuel flowing, so I just jammed it somewhere and fell asleep under the wing.
What if it just overflowed?
It's auto shut off.
Yeah.
They have a safety mechanism. And if it does overflow, it's not my problem. It's the crew chief's fault. It's the crew chief's fault for not monitoring his system correctly.
Hey, I just do what I'm told and then I fuck off.
Pretty much. You know, we've had some fun accidents, like in some bases. Let's see, like I've overfilled a Hydra, not Hydra, what are they called in real life? A Harrier. I keep calling it Hydra because Grand Theft Auto.
They still use Harriers? Damn.
Yeah, Marines do. Those planes are garbage. Like they're cool as hell,
They're
but
so old.
yeah,
Such old tech.
you know, like because whenever they go like TDY or fly somewhere, the crew chief it doesn't go with it, so the pilot has to do all the crew chief's job.
Mhm.
He's not. They're never used to doing that, so there's always problems whenever that happens.
Mm.
And
Are there any typhoon warnings in Japan right now?
not that I know of.
Oh. Oliver is flying to Japan in 3 days
Nice.
he's going to Osaka and then Tokyo, I guess.
I know there's supposed to be another typhoon coming, but I don't think it's supposed to hit like in my area. I haven't been like keeping track of it, so. But it's nowhere near as big as the last one.
Right. Yeah, shit, Japan got freaking hit with freaking hail. That was nuts.
Yeah, I was like watching like the this like Southern modelers or Twitter were just blowing up with like pictures of like vending machines floating away.
What?
It's pretty bad.
That's nuts. Vending machines.
I remember seeing one person posted a video. He's just like filming the street. It's just a bunch of wind. You can't really see anything but wind and rain. And then a vending machine just strolls down the street.
That's nuts. Just off for a brisk little stroll in the town. That's nuts, man.
Sanding is so much fun.
Oh, sanding and decals. Those are two things I don't enjoy. Then again, I think I just bitch about stuff just to bitch about stuff. You know what I mean? Just like, if I'm just quiet and just take everything like a normal person, then, you know.
Just be happy you're not doing photo etch.
Photo etch. I've only used photo etch one time, and I raged and I stopped, and then I threw them in the garbage, despite them costing like $20. Shit's expensive, man.
Yeah. The ones that come with like Gunpla models are fairly big. Like I see like the ship model ones. They're like you have to use tweezers to place them.
Yeah, they're nuts. Part of me wants to save these Anaheim Electronics decals. I don't want to use them on this.
For another build.
Yeah, because it's like they're nice looking. I don't want to put it on this like stupid little fin thing. It's kind of a waste.
How big are they? Or how big is that kit?
No, it's about a foot tall. So it's fairly large. I mean, it's 144, but at the same time, like the actual Gundam itself is 10 meters taller than a R78 or Zaku, so
Yeah.
it's depicted in the scale. It's a lot of freaking decals, man. I'm gonna do a couple more and probably end the stream because I'm getting hungry. All right, simple ones.
I'm gonna start streaming more often because it keeps me motivated to build.
Right, that's exactly why I do the streams. Like I'm kind of like keeping myself accountable to like stream every Thursday or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Because then you got responsibilities. Number 180. Where's 180?
So I know, like, if I won't stream, like, normally my building process is just me looking at a computer screen for a couple hours and then doing maybe 2 or 3 parts until I have to paint.
Mm-hmm.
And then nothing gets done anytime soon.
Right.
Like yesterday, I streamed the Hazel because I was excited to build that, and I got it done in 7 hours while streaming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think my longest stream was 8. But I think Jordan did one for fucking like 12 hours or something, 15 hours or something like that. I was like, yo, you got some chops, man.
Yeah. He's almost done that build that he's working on for GBWC.
Yeah.
I'm hoping he gets first place so he can come to Japan and hang out.
Yeah, that would be cool. Where is this decal? It says number 180. There's no 180. It stops at 179. You liars. At this point, I'm just like, why does it matter if I follow the manual? Screw it. Yo, is your roof still leaking and shit?
Not anymore.
Okay.
Thankfully. I had like a bunch of water slide decals get destroyed by that.
Ooh, that sucks.
Yeah, thankfully they were all Bandai ones, so I asked one of my coworkers. Like,
At least they're not IQs.
Yeah. But like they were all like P Bandai ones, so I asked my coworker if they did part exchange for that, and turns out they do. And it's only maybe $3 in total I spent on 7 sheets of water slides.
Oh,
to get them replaced.
That's nice.
Yeah.
$3. That's hella cheap.
Yeah.
I must say the quality on this, despite being third party, at least these water slides are actually pretty good. It would have been another thing that pissed me off even further with shitty water slides.
Yeah. I have some from Samuel that I'm not pleased with.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were kind of not happy with some of his stuff recently. Might be the paper he's using or what, but
Yeah, like I mean, I'm fine with like a lot of his decals not being pre-cut, but they came out terrible. Like I custom ordered some, and all of them have a line going through them.
oh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah. Technically, on the only 2 builds I used it on was I could easily hide that line, but
Not this time.
yeah, not anything else I'll be building soon.
Right.
So I was thinking HIQ has a thing where they can you send them a sheet and they make you custom water slides as long as it doesn't break. Yep, as long as it doesn't break any copyright things, they'll make you some stuff. But they're expensive as hell, and you have to order them in bulk.
I guess, I mean, if you're gonna use like your typical caution markings, Anaheim Electronics, markings or whatever, you might as well just get a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
Like, I think I sent Simon like $50, $60 worth of IQ decals from when I was in Osaka.
Gundam UK, Simon?
Huh?
Gundam UK, Simon?
Yeah. No, yeah, that was back in May when I went to Osaka. So
it's so difficult to find things in England.
Yeah, like, dude, I cleaned out Yodobashi, man. Like literally, like they had no more anything.
Like I got into Gunpla when I was stationed in England, and if it wasn't for the fact that I had APO, I would have actually never gotten into this hobby because England has nothing when it comes to Gundam.
Yeah, that's what Simon tells me. How long you been in the Air Force?
4.5 years now.
No plans to bounce yet?
Nah, it's a pretty stable job, so I enjoy it. Get to see some cool planes and travel the world. Haven't gotten to deploy yet, but
crossed.
well, I mean, I want to deploy because that's where the money is.
Mm. Oh, they got you on a different pay scale for deployment.
Yeah. When you're deployed, it is 6 months of non-taxable dollars. Plus, you're on a base that you can't leave most of the time. So
it's all bank. I mean, not like you're paying for food.
Yep. Just pocketing all of that.
I think that's kind of like the same with like working in Korea. I mean, they're paying for your rent. If you work at a school, your food is paid for. You're only paying for what, electricity and drink. So, fuck you, Sally Mae. Take that shit and go.
Oh yeah. I'm almost done. Almost done paying off my loans for school. I think it'd be at the middle.
I think you
next
probably
year.
been better off, but fucking Bush fucked up the GI Bill, so. Rich Santoso, who's the other voice? This is our buddy Ricardo, aka Silver Maverick, without the E.
One of the faults of being not good at spelling at a young age. Figured out how
I could have been in my 6th grade spelling bee. But the fucking teacher said the word wrong because I thought she said inhibit instead of inhabit. So I spelled inhabit. I spelled inhibit when she said inhabit, and so she was like, "You're wrong." I was like, "You said this word," and she's like, "No, I didn't." I'm like, "Yes, you did." I couldn't get in the spelling bee, and it was sad.
I had the problem of growing up with 2 parents that were immigrants that were learning English at the same time I was, pretty much. So that did not help my English skills at all.
When did you first get to the U.S.?
I was born in the U.S., but my parents
were not. Okay.
Nope.
So. Yeah. I was born in Okinawa.
Oh no. So you're Japanese then?
No. I mean, Korean blood, but Japanese by birth, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Yeah, my dad was studying abroad in Okinawa. Went over in '87. I was born in '88, and moved to Canada. My sister was born there. And then moved to Jersey by the time I was like a year and a half old, 2 years old.
Yeah, these are the water slides I had Samuel make for me.
It's got your mark on it. But they have a line through them?
Yeah, like there's like a thin line that goes through each one. Like some of them have 2 lines that go through it.
Or something, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, I guess it's printer marks or something.
Did you tell him?
Yeah,
What do you say?
nothing.
He
His
didn't even
usual.
reply with an email.
Yeah, his usual never reply back to people. He's messed up so many of my orders that I just got tired of dealing with him.
Mm. But it's pretty nice to Zach. He sent Zach like a shit ton of these, like, I don't know, like just like extras and shit. And I was like, yo, let me get some of that shit. Got pieces of dust trapped in between the base coat and the top coat.
Ugh.
Nothing I could do about that.
I'm thinking of picking up a disc dryer.
Disc dryer?
A disc dryer, dishes.
For
the
curing, yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, a bunch of Japanese modelers do that.
Yeah, I mean, some Korean guys do that too here. Yeah, they're relatively cheap. They're like what, $40, $50 for one.
Mm-hmm.
Just gotta get a big one. Freaking dust.
Mr. Hobby used to sell one a couple years ago.
Probably ridiculously expensive.
Mm-hmm. I think it was maybe 90 new, and now if you can find one, it's probably about 200.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find like trying to find a turntable so I can take like videos and stuff like that. I'm done with. I know Zach's probably looking for one because his is fucking making weird noises now. Maybe we should duo up and maybe order some shit on Amazon together.
Yeah.
Yo, those like Lazy Susan things, like photography use turntables, those shits are expensive, man. I had no idea how expensive they were. Shoot, there's like 10 people up in here. 10 people.
Oh, I have a bunch of messages.
What is that? What are those multicolored things on the bottom right? What is it? Are those like holder thingies for your sandpaper?
They're sanding stick things.
Right. Okay. That's what I thought they were.
I don't know what the name of the company is that makes them. It's all in Japanese, so. But
Yeah,
pretty much
for the smaller ones, because like if they're too big like that, you can't get into like the small areas.
Yeah, like for those, I just have regular sandpaper, like for smaller. But like these are nice because they're Velcro. So I just once it's done, I either go through with a toothbrush, you could wash it off, and once like the grit's fully gone, you can just take it off and hawk it away.
Nice.
They're pretty good. Like they sell these reload packs that come with 24 for 800 yen, depending on where you buy them.
Okay.
So like over the last time I went to Akihabara, I just stocked up on all of them.
You're so lucky you live in Japan. Yeah, fucker.
I've spent so much money on tools here.
Well, it's hard not to because everything else is so expensive outside of it. So you're just like, well, I'm here. Why not?
Yeah. Like BMC chisels, I've got picked up maybe 6 now.
Lucky.
And then when I was at Shizuoka, they had like this company called Holly had this display, and they let you use some of their parts, and they had these things which are chisels, but like little hook chisels, which I picked up all three of them. They
work well.
They're made for aircraft models and boat models, but they work pretty good for Gunpla.
Well, model's a model, so
Yeah. They're essentially just made to rescribe lines that are lost when
understanding.
Yeah. Which happens quite often with Gunpla.
A lot, yeah. Yeah, I was at Gundam Base today because I picked up some more Exceed heads, but they probably came out with another Gundam Base exclusive metallic gloss coat RG Shinanju.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, how is that any different than the regular RG Shinanju? It's already freaking like metallic.
It comes with a base.
I think. Oh, that might be it. You might be onto something. I don't think the decals are different either or anything like that.
I know the RG Unicorn, the Gundam Base one, at least has some different things on it.
Yeah, I'm still trying to wait for them to re-release the 3.0 clear one because that one actually doesn't look that bad.
Oh yeah. That one, was it the Art of Gunpla one?
No, it's just a Gundam Base exclusive.
Ah.
Yeah, it's the MG 3.0. It's just clear. It's not like necessarily like a mechanical clear, but it's a clear that I'm not opposed to buying. I'd say it looks decent enough.
Wait, like clear, or the parts are colored clear?
Colored clear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I figured, just a couple dips in, in the future. Make those parts look nice and shiny.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do these two more and then get some dinner. Shit, it's already 10. Damn.
I'm almost done sanding this arm for this Fenix.
Oh.
I got so much crap on the on the Facebook pages because of this model kit.
What?
I stripped the gold off.
All right. Yeah, I remember. I saw that. Why the hell would you do that? Such a waste.
Yeah. Paint up that the armor all in this nice flat gold, so it looks. I personally don't like the shiny gold.
It just pops too much. You can't see because it's so shiny. You can't see the details as well.
Yeah, and then you lose whenever you put clear coat on it, it loses its luster. So
yeah, I don't know. You're either gonna snap fit it, and then that's it, or yeah, you're gonna paint it. That's it. I mean, I probably wouldn't do that to like a perfect grade, but
yeah. No, not bad.
That would be quite a waste of money, but
especially
on a smaller scale, so whatever,
Yeah, I was teetering on the idea of trying to get that reissue.
The Phoenix.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't even built the unicorn that I have. I got a Banshee and a unicorn plus a full armor. And I don't even know when I'll get to those. So I'm just like, another one? Nah.
Yeah,
no.
My unicorn, I got tired of the box being around and taking up so much space, so I decided to finally get around to working on that, and that was 8 months ago.
Get it out of the way.
I still need to.
I sold my the Teeth Sturmer, the Teeth Striker. I sold it. I just did not see myself building it.
I used, when I was in Korea, I used to go to this shop in Nambu, that always has P Bandai kits, and the guy there got it's in some electric shop. I don't know. There's like it's across from the bus station. There's a department store on the 7th floor. I want to say there's an entire floor that the entire floor is just pretty much all anime and video game stuff.
Okay.
And there's like one shop that's just the walls might as well be made out of model kits. So, but the guy has a bunch of P Bandai kits. They're decently priced. Like you'll definitely be paying more than you would if you bought it from
Bandai Mall.
Yeah, Bandai Mall. But
did you pick up some Bandai Mall stuff here, or Bandai stuff from Korea?
No, the P Bandai stuff I got from that guy. But like it was all like a bunch of old P Bandai stuff, so that's how I justified buying it. I know at one point he had a what is it, the Blitz Gundam, the fully clear one from C3.
Oh,
yeah,
it's not easy to find.
No, I think it was $102. So,
102.
Yeah, or 120. Sorry. Like some of his stuff is super overpriced, but some of the overpriced is worth it. But he had a Teeth Strainer for a while, and he kept trying to like get me to buy it.
Come on, take it. The red one or the blue one?
The red one.
Yeah.
I think it was before the blue one was announced. Yeah,
I got the red one as well. I was like, I don't see myself building this.
It's a nice looking kit. It's just
too large. Like even if I did finish it, I don't know where I'd put it. Can't even put it back in the box.
I recently saw like Mount Verace's site that they had a B Club what is it, RX-78 full resin kit, 1/12 scale.
Ooh, that's huge.
Yeah, $600. I was so close to buying it. I'm like, I look around my tiny room. I'm like, this would not be a good investment.
Freaking mosquitoes, man. Die. I hope you die, you jerks. Sucking my blood, literally.
I was so angry when I got here and I found out they had stink bugs here.
Stink bugs? Oh, damn. Yeah. Nassim Haddad says, damn, went to the gym, made some food, and you're still live, dude. Yo, that's how we roll, man. Just chilling. But Paul W says, yeah, I would strip it too. Lots of nubs.
Yeah. So, it would have been nice if they
undergated it decently.
Like they undergated the Hyakushiki one too, but that I stripped that one as well.
What is with you and stripping shit, man?
I don't like how the paint comes.
You're stripping this and stripping that.
I haven't even finished the Hyakushiki. I like took it apart, painted the feet and backpack, and then just left the rest of it in a box.
Damn. Yeah, I got a half-made Zagok and a couple other kids that are just like not done. I didn't even finish my Stormtroopers. Shit, I forgot about those. I need to finish those too.
Too many
I think
ideas.
I'm gonna finish the Stormtroopers next. Huh?
Too many ideas.
Yeah, for me, like I try not to like start multiple projects at once, just because I know I'll never get around to it or I'll forget about it and shit. So a lot of people are like, "Yeah, you're burnt out on the Penelope. Do something else." I'm like, "Nope, I can't. I cannot do that." Because then this will be a year-long project that I just didn't touch forever. So yeah. Paul W says, "Mosquito killer top coat." Because I'm spraying like this shit to fucking kill the mosquitoes in the room. Mosquito killer taco.
They'll get their revenge by sticking their dead bodies into your paint.
Oh, don't jinx me like that, dude. Come on. Like top coat the part, and one freaking mosquito will be just like permanently like ambered into my kit. It's like Jurassic Park. All right, I think I'm done for the day. Look, it looks so pretty. Yay. Oh, it's focusing too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's looking pretty decent. I went with the subtle changes in the white because the whole kit is freaking white. It's just white. So
Yeah.
wanted some variety in there. So
Yeah,
some of
unless
the
you
parts are
shade
white.
it.
Huh?
Unless you shade it, it won't look any different.
Yeah. So I mean, all I did was like slightly shade with just different color primer. So I have 2 tones of white, one with a white primer, one with a gray primer, and then I have 2 tones of pink, one with a white primer, one with a gray primer. So 4 different variations. I think it's good enough. You can definitely see some color separation in there. So yeah, slowly but surely. But anyways, I'm gonna head out and grab something to eat. Ricardo, always a pleasure hanging out with you.
Yep.
Despite this being the first time, but
We always talk in chat and
yeah.
ask you where Zach works.
Oh, fuck you. All right. Anyway, thanks, guys. Just chilling in the chat and stuff. As always, I'm sorry there was no jazz today because OBS was being a bitch. I was like dropping frames and not having enough. Motherfucker. I always miss 10. But anyway, yeah. We'll get going and get you guys later. And Ricardo, I'll see you later as well.
Later, man.
Bye, guys. Have a great day.